Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, citizens of YouTube. This is Pastor Dow. I'm coming to you here this morning because, I've been having this thought run around in my mind for the last couple of days. And I just thought I'd come here and express it to you and let you in on it. Because, you see, there are a lot of people that listen to the straightway truth, but would never admit it. Who knows what may be the cause or the reason why, that they wouldn't want to, but to admit that they listen to us here, but it's neither here nor say. You have to understand, I believe in honoring all men. I will honor you, whether you be male or female, child, it makes no difference. I will honor you until you dishonor me. I follow the book to do exactly what the book says, and I thank the Father for it. But the thought that I wanted to talk to you about here this morning was, we have a shift going on in our society today, to where the people who have a working biblical knowledge or a working social knowledge or a working economic knowledge, we have a bizarre behavior, a chaotic behavior that's taking place in our time. We have people who have not burned any oil. That means they have done their own independent research, nor have they done their own independent thinking, nor have they checked out anything. But we have a chaotic behavior happening in our time, to where you have people, everybody weighing in and giving an opinion about everything, even though they haven't done the research themselves. Everybody is, believe it or not, men are pretty prideful. And everybody believes that they're a subject matter expert when it comes to in and out of everything. And most of the stuff that we hear, if it's not familiar to our hearing, the first thing that humans do, is reject. You'll get a lot of people who are not informed but misinformed to impugn the character of people who have done their due diligence. And it's just utterly amazing. I mean, even from a scriptural viewpoint. If you are not a follower of Christ, if you're not a follower of the Messiah, you still have to accept the wisdom in which the scriptures speak and teach, the letters speak and teach. You still have to accept them as truth if you have the spirit of truth in you. Let me give you an example. Anyone who has set themselves aside and set themselves apart to study and to learn and to research, especially the word learn, they're always considered the outcast. They're always considered mad. Now, no matter how many people are in the bondage to ignorance and in the snares of ignorance, you're not going to tell an ignorant person that they're ignorant because they don't know that they're ignorant. It's only when you come outside of that little box, outside of the norm, and start to look at things for what they really truly are, that you become informed yourself. There was a man that called Festus in the scriptures, over in the book of Acts in the Bible. And he accused Paul of being mad. As a matter of fact, what he says in Acts 26:24 is this: "And as he thus spake for himself, Festus said with a loud voice," notice with a loud voice, "Paul, thou art beside thyself, much learning doeth make thee mad." And that seems to be the sentiments of our society today. That any time you have spent the time to study, to research, to do your due diligence, people actually think that you're mad. I talk to people on the economic front about what is real tangible assets, what we should be doing, the principles of the word, the principles of our life, and how they, we should be governing ourselves. And because they don't know it, they think I'm literally mad, literally crazy, off my rocker. But the ones who actually go check behind me find out that, hey, you know what? Oh, the sound of this trumpet is a different sound than what we're accustomed to used to, but the sound of this trumpet will help prepare us to battle. Whereas if I continue to keep listening to the other trumpet, then I'm just going to stay dormant and docile, and I'm not going to become proactive and do anything. But Paul answered Festus and said, but he said, "I am not mad, most noble Festus, but speak forth the words of truth and soberness." Pastor Dow is not mad. Many of you may not like what I say. Rather than taking it from feelings. Because, you know, a lot of times when you hear things, the first thing to get stirred up is your feelings and your emotions, which come from the soul realm. And most of us have not been able to make sense of our feelings and emotions ever since we've been on this earth. As a matter of fact, we've been governed and controlled by our feelings and emotions all of our lives. And we've never once taken note to grasp a hold of these feelings and emotions to see what type of message are they presenting to me. Are they trying to keep me in bondage, or are they trying to set me free? I need to do something in order to find out why I feel this way. And then I need to find out what the truth is and then walk in that. Because I am speaking forth the words of truth, and I'm speaking sober words, and I don't lie. Now, I also understand that only a few are going to hear me. That is called the remnant. But you have to be careful what you allow into your hearing. And you have to be careful what you put in front of your eyes. Because if you're not aware of the soul of man, if you're not consciously aware of your strengths and your weaknesses, somebody could say something that could send you down the wrong path, the wrong course. And then most people will fulfill the word that says that every man is right in their own eyes, only come to find out later that you were wrong. And that's a bad train wreck. So I hope some way, somehow this morning I was able to give some type of understanding, some type of wisdom to you to stimulate your thought. Because I understand that, you know, as a pastor, that if I don't say things that's going to stimulate your thought, if I don't say things that's going to shock you and at least put you on the course, you know, put you forward on the path to start thinking, and then you become proactive. Because you wouldn't believe how many people that says, Pastor Dow, since I've been listening to you, I've become a researcher. Not only that, I've become a student of this Bible, and I have found out that everything that you speak about in this book, you are telling the truth. And that's what I want you to know, because John 8:32 says, you shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. So I'm hoping that you're free. I appreciate each and every last one of you that honor me by giving me the time of day to come into your home, or your phone, or your workplace, or on your break, or wherever you may be, to listen to these videos. I hope that you're encouraged. I hope that you're not allowing the heathen, pagan customs of Christian worship. You know, Christianity stole that religion, or stole this philosophy from the pagans, and the pagans want it back. The pagans are getting pretty mad. I hope that you're not letting it weigh you down too much. I hope I've said something to encourage you this morning. Don't worry about it. We do win, though. I'm going to be talking about something here in the next upcoming days. Stay tuned. The King is coming.